Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Tom, the Principal of GEMS Founders School, Dubai South. I joined this year, it's only a month, but it feels like a long time because I've loved every minute and getting to know so many of you. One of the things we need to do though, is we need to plan for the future. And as we grow, that's fantastic, there's more friendships, more opportunities within the school, more facilities, but also it means we want to keep that sense of community and specialness that makes our school so wonderful today. So I want to make sure I communicate with you today what our strategic plan is to grow, but to keep that lovely sense of who we are now. To start with that, we obviously look at where we are, our fantastic feedback last year from British Schools Overseas Accreditation, but also making sure we're rooting everything we do in the GEMS values. Now these are care, we make sure we look after everyone, excellence, we make sure everything is of the highest quality, always learning, we're in school, but we're learning as staff, as parents of course we are, and that we're one team. And that one team obviously is in our parents, our students, our staff, all of our stakeholders. Obviously as a school, we are part of the Founders Group, and our shared mission to offer an inclusive and kind education for all of our students at an affordable price point. It's really important we keep that mission as well. And as a GFD, you'll have heard us say it lots and lots, we want to grow, that's linked to our community. We want everyone to flourish, that's about developing our curriculum. And we want to discover you, we're linking that to outcomes. And for each of these three things, we've got specific goals. We want to share them with you now so you know where we're heading, but also we're going to update you. We have a program called We Promised, We Delivered. So for example, we promised to grow our provision. We've delivered swimming and modern foreign language. We've added Spanish to our curriculum this year. We promised to look at our food offering, and we've grown our provision and options at slices for students and staff. These are some of the examples you'll see displayed on our screens and around the school as you come in. So where do we start? Well, at the centre of what we do, we want to keep growing that community links. We want to think about how we help work with parents, communicate to you, but also use your expertise to help our students develop. We want to make sure our middle leadership are growing, because as a starting school, you start off with a very thin middle leadership and that grows. And they're the change makers within the school that can help us grow and flourish ourselves. We want to make sure that everyone is being absolutely consistent in the way that we're supporting children to make the right choices. We have a very exciting program which we've already started speaking to the children about, called Be a Gem. An example of that would be we move quickly and quietly, we work with kindness and courtesy, and when a gem, we be a gem. So whether we come to school, whether on the bus, in the car park, or in the classroom, we still have the high expectations of all our students and staff. We want to make sure we're building a careers program that's fit for the future and making sure our children are ready for the changing careers they will go into. We need your help with that, and any way you can add by helping us with work experience, talks, links to industry, in particular our key areas being aviation, aeronautics and logistics. We'd love to work with you, and we'll be doing that through our fantastic careers counsellor and Mr. McAvoy, our head of secondary. We want to make sure we're setting the best standards of our staff and supporting them to stay with us, because we know that makes a huge importance to our students. We want to recruit the best calibre staff, we want to retain them, and we want them to retire with us. That's really important for us here. Moving on to flourish, our outcomes part of it, we want to deliver the best possible experience in the classroom, and we want to make sure that whether I go into a year 1 or a year 6, we still have those same focuses. All the children are expected to get in and work and to learn and to repeat the previous learning to make sure it's cemented. We want to make sure that behaviour is dealt with in the same way. We have this program called Teach Like a Gem, which I am so passionate about, and our leaders are delivering with high fidelity in our schools to make sure that all of our students are given the best possible outcomes. We want to make sure that reading, because it makes a huge outcome both for their well-being and their self-concept, but also a knock-on to all of their academic outcomes. So we've implemented Read Like a Gem, and students have got ring-fenced time within the timetable every day to read and develop their reading skills. We want to ensure that we're giving students the best possible outcomes in the classroom, and that we're using data to drive on their performances. So we're using our assessments we do in class and communicate to you to make sure your children are getting what they need. We want to also grow the spaces around the school and make sure that the facilities are growing with us and the students and continuing to meet their needs. And obviously we will work to be introducing GCSE and A-level curricula as we grow, making sure that they're prepared for those top destinations, their dream destinations, as Mr. Paul tells us. Finally, looking at that discover aspect, we're thinking about our curriculum and our outcomes here, and we want to ensure that our co-curricular programme continues to grow. And again, that's something we've developed a lot this year under the leadership of Mr. Ian last year and a fantastic SLT. We want to make sure that we're continuing to progress with our inspections, of course we do, but more important for us, we want to keep well-being and family values at the heart of everything we do. We want children to grow in their leadership and develop opportunities for them to lead. And also, we want to make sure our Arabic and Islamic provision meets the Dubai E33 strategies to continue to ensure excellence in that area. Finally, we want to just keep working with you to do everything we can to keep that sense of community and that sense that you can come and speak to us whenever you have a concern, because we're here to help. Now that strategic plan is yours, is mine, is all of us, and is our job to deliver. We'll be updating you regularly as we go through, and we hope you're just as excited as we are, because whilst we are at a fantastic place now, we have some very special things to come. Thank you for your help and support. We are really grateful.